Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we're gonna have a prediction video. Even though this isn't a PLE for NXT, I feel like it's such a big episode that I think we just kind of have to cover it. Now, there's only 4 matches on the card. I have a feeling there'll be something added at the last minute. I could be wrong with that because four is pretty solid for 2 hours. But if they added one more, I know we're gonna have a Miz TV segment, which is kind of weird because he just turned heel. So I don't know, it kind of feels weird to have that. Maybe that's just kind of like an out of pocket thing. I don't know, but yeah, we'll just jump right into it. The first match is Slow Device and Jada Parker versus Fatal Influence. Now, this one should go to the actual legit tag team because it's kind of one of those things that you would want to helpfully build that, but I do believe Lola Vice and Jada Parker will win, and maybe they'll have them as a tag team after this. But I feel like the smart choice would be to let actual faction team win. But I feel like because it's kind of like a bigger episode, you want the two single stars to kind of get buffed up a little bit and get them ready for like that mid card, maybe main event scene because it's pretty crowded on the women's divisions. So especially in that main event. So it's gonna be crazy. So I'm gonna feel like Lola Vice and Jada Parker wins that first match. Then you got the street fight. It's Wesley versus Zach Rentz. I think this match is gonna be absolutely crazy. I don't know how it can't be. I have a feeling that Trey will come back to help Wentz win this, or try to win this. But I have a feeling like they gave him the one win already. I feel like you kind of have to give Wesley this win to kind of either just to end this feud so they can kind of go from there to basically just letting him build up whatever else he wants to do and maybe going after that NXT North American title or the NXT title. I think NXT title would be better, especially if like Trick wins or something like that. I think that would be a really good match. So I think Wesley wins here. That's probably, I feel like, the one match that I feel like the most confident in, because there is a lot that could happen in the last 2 matches. So honestly, we get the last 2 matches, which are for the championships. Now, this is really weird because I honestly believe that I feel like there's a good shot that both titles flip here. I know for one will definitely. There's no way that one doesn't flip here because of like how big they're making this show to be. And there's it has that star power. I mean, we got some main event people. We got CM Punk on this show, especially. I think it's going to be in Chicago, and it's supposed to be really big. So I can't see that there's no way that not one of these titles changes. So if we put that down, we got the first one, which would be Roxanne Perez versus Julia. Just to say, I'm a big Julia fan, and I really do want her to win here. I think it's going to be difficult, though. I don't know if they're going to pull the trigger so soon on her. It's like one of those things. Like, to me, I feel like you pull the trigger and let Julia have it because obviously she's going to put in the work, and she's already got built-in rivalries with like knowing Stephanie, that they've already faced each other, and like everybody on the roster is fresh for Julia, so like she can have a long reign even just for the rest of the year and have these amazing matches with amazing people. But also I feel like Roxanne Perez still has a bunch of rivalries that she can go after because like obviously she has all the new roster people coming in, and then Cora Jade, and so there's a lot that she could also do. So like I could see them both keeping the titles. I personally, I'm just gonna go with the heart here and go for Julia. I love both women. They're both amazing wrestlers and amazing workers. So that's the thing. Like they're both really really good. So like there's got to be something that happens here, and I feel like that is I think it's gonna be Julia wins. And yeah, and I don't know. Then we got the men's NXT championship with special guest referee CM Punk. I don't feel like CM Punk's gonna be too much of a factor. The only thing I could think of is that like maybe Drew McIntyre will show up and take him out because like they had the big promo tonight. That could really be a good pop and like really get the Chicago crowd going, and then they have to sub in another referee, and that would give like Trick less of an advantage. I do believe that Trick wins here either way. I feel like it's a really good decision to put him on as a champion. Obviously, Ethan Page has done really good, but I feel like Trick Williams deserves another title reign, and he really doesn't have like a where to go after that because like where do you put him? Like there's like that's the crazy part with him. Like you can't just like let him just recycle back down. Like he obviously is too big for the North American title, and getting another championship opportunity will be like long down the road. And so I feel like having him have that, and he has already has some really good matchups that he could be doing very very soon with some built-in rivalries, and even just like going after Pete Dunne one more time because like they kind of haven't finished that fully off to a certain extent. They could definitely use that more. So I think Trick Williams here's wins here, and yeah, I mean that's my picks. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. We'll be doing Bad Blood picks this week, and yeah, maybe some other stuff here and there, and try to get some more stuff recorded. But until this time, it's been Japan. Bye, guys.